Okay, I'm making this video because I don't know, the last few videos I made got me thinking. People just can't handle criticism. When they like something, they cannot handle criticism. Most people are like this. I used to be like that, like this too. When I was younger. The problem, the problem is that when I was younger, games were better though, at least. Like the quality of the games was way better. Meanwhile, now you're getting fucking slop. 6, 7 out of 10 games being passed as masterpieces by people because they got so accustomed to mediocre games that they don't know what a masterpiece is anymore. There hasn't been a true masterpiece probably in at least a decade. Or maybe even more, I don't know. But yeah, that's the reality of things. That's a decent game comes out, it's a masterpiece. You're not allowed to criticize it. Just shut up and consume. That's what I call toxic positivity. People can't handle criticism of the things they like. It's just, that's how it is online. People just can't handle it. They'll dislike bomb your video if you criticize. And it's not like I was shitting on my most disliked videos are the Cyberpunk one I just made and the Xbox One when I was talking about the consoles, Xbox porting games to other consoles. It's not like I was shitting on either on that. I was just criticizing what I didn't like about them. But especially in the case of Cyberpunk, I said that it's a game that's worth playing. It's just not a masterpiece. And people can't handle that. People cannot handle that when you say the game they like is not a masterpiece. That's the fucking state of things today. And you don't realize this is bad. This is bad. Because by never criticizing these companies, you're doing their bidding. They got you by the balls. They got you by the fucking balls. Because you'll just shill for them for free. And the worst thing is that by never criticizing them when they deserve it, you'll never get good, better games. You'll always get at best a 7 out of 10 game. Maybe if the planets align, you'll get an 8 out of 10 game. But you can fucking forget getting a true masterpiece in this day and age with this fucking attitude you have. Where you can't even handle someone criticizing the things you like. I'm not criticizing because I like to shit on things. I criticize the things I think that needs to be improved so that you can get a better game, an even better game. But with your mindset, with the mindset people have now, the only thing you'll get is more of the same at best. And in worst cases, you'll get a fucking shit slop. That's not even worth pirating. Maybe you don't realize it, but they got you emotionally invested in their products. That was their goal all along. That was their goal all along. So now they got you by the balls because they have you doing their bidding, pretty much. I don't know, it's just fucking weird to me how people don't realize it. How after all this time, people still don't realize it. That if you're not allowed to criticize the things that don't work, nothing will ever get better. Nothing. And the current industry is the perfect example. A game comes out, it's a decent game, then it's a masterpiece. All the fucking shills YouTubers will tell you it's a masterpiece, it's an achievement, and everybody who even dares to criticize it is dislike bombed. The only time you're allowed to criticize something nowadays is when it's an actual train wreck, like when Cyberpunk came out. That's the only case where you're allowed to criticize something. It's widely accepted. Otherwise, even it's not like I'm shitting on a game. I'm just saying it's a good game, but it needs to be better. No, you can't say that. It's a taboo. Everything is becoming taboo, and it fucking sucks. Because you don't get improvements by doing this. You need to be fucking real and get with the schedule, because if you want things to get better, you need to change your tune. If you like the current situation, if you're one of those people who thought last year was the best year ever in gaming, then you need to get your head checked, because you clearly don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You probably have started playing games 10 years ago at best. So it's very frustrating, because I want things to get better, but they will never get better. They will never get better if people are like this. It's very sad. It's very depressing, because I can't see a better future for the video game industry if people keep rewarding mediocrity. So I don't know. Makes me very sad. This is why I'm starting to think. This is why I'm starting to think that gatekeeping stuff is a good thing, because you don't want people with low standard to come in your hobby, because then everything will get worse. And the video games are the living proof of that. They got worse, even compared by just 10 years ago. Each gen has been getting worse and worse. Probably the 2000. I feel like 2013-14 is when games stopped. When really good games stopped coming out. Have stopped coming out. After that, it's a bunch of okay, mediocre, mostly stuff being sold as the new coming of Christ. There have been some decent games, like some 7, 8 out of 10 games in the last 10 years, but I don't think there's been a true masterpiece. People don't know what that word means anymore. They throw it around so fucking easily. It's laughable. But yeah, just a quick rant, because I think it needs to be said. It needs to be said, because it's not good. It's not good for you either. You don't fucking realize it, but it's not good for you. You need to start criticizing the things that don't work, and stop fucking sucking the corporation's cock. Because nothing good can ever come out of that. Nothing good. Tell me, has something good ever come by sucking a corporation's cock? I can't think of a single thing, honestly. Yeah, that's how you get shit in the face. And now, I'm not making this video to shit on anybody. I just would like people to understand where I'm coming from. I understand my perspective is of a person that's been like dealing with this stuff for a long time, since pretty much the late 80s. I think I was dealing with games, probably. So yeah, my perspective is of someone who have seen most of the evolutions that have come to pass in the medium, the marketing tactics, the rivalries, and so on, the really good games. So my standards are quite high, and it's normal, I think. But I also wish people who started to playing later will also have maybe not the same standards as me, but still standards that are quite high. But no, they don't. Most people just don't give a shit, and it shows. And the worst thing is that they will keep making the same mistakes over and over. Just you wait. Just you wait. People have already forgotten about everything. Just look at Cyberpunk. That was a colossal moment of truth. That should have been the wake-up call to make people realize that a lot of online reviewers cannot be trusted, because a lot of them were shilling that game. They got the chairs, gaming chairs, merchandising from CD Projekt. They said, "Oh, the game is awesome. The game is perfect." And then the game comes out and it's fucking atrocious, with lots of issues. Bad performance on consoles, bugs through the ass, up the ass. And people are already forgot. Like big YouTubers, like, yeah, I'm gonna make names because I don't give a fuck. People like Young Yeah, who like to act all outraged when this happens and that happens. You got like, you were fucking shilling a game that didn't work. But everybody already forgot. His reputation is pretty much the same as before. He still has his big following. And he is not the only one. Another big name is also Alana Pierce. She was shilling the game. She's another person that got free merchandise from CD Projekt. But the list is big, is very big. I don't remember everybody, but a lot of YouTubers got merchandise from CD Projekt. And those same YouTubers ended up reviewing the game. Like, where is the integrity? Where? If the reviewers are getting merchandise, goodies, and all that stuff from the company they should supposedly be judging like fairly and impartially. And all these people are still nobody's reputation took a hit after Cyberpunk's fiasco. Nobody's reputation. They're still famous. They're still going well on YouTube. No consequences. The problem is also no consequences for lying. That's another big issue. Doesn't matter what happens. There are no consequences. People will keep doing the same shit over and over. And you'll just take it. And everybody will always stay the same. That's how it is. I just wish people will understand. But no, they just don't care. I wish they will understand that it's okay to criticize something that you like. You can still like something and criticize it. As long as it's constructive criticism and not just dumping on it, oh, it fucking sucks, it's atrocious, it's horrible. Without offering like constructive criticism, like saying, I think they should do that to improve that. This doesn't work and so on. That's constructive criticism. It's not mindlessly shitting on something. It's offering your opinion, saying what you think works, what you think doesn't, and so on. But most people cannot discern between the two. They just get annoyed, outraged, buttered, angry, emotional. Even when you just criticize something they like, you say it's not it's only a good game. Wow. what an outrageous claim to say something it's only good and not a masterpiece. Like, you have to learn, like, honestly, I'm being super real. It's okay to criticize things you like. That's how, like I've said over and over and over, that's how you get actual improvements. You get actual improvements by telling the developers, the corporation, what you didn't like, what you liked and what you didn't like about their products. If you just swallow everything every time they give you something, you're also not giving them proper feedback. They don't know what they need to improve or what works, what doesn't. And then also, I understand it's the internet. Everybody needs to get clicks, to get views. So everybody will be hyperbolic with their opinions. Oh, it's the best thing ever. No, it's fucking atrocious. It's horrible. It's a shit slop. Whatever. I know how it works, but people should be better than that, because then they can't complain when things go bad, because they are the first that foster this kind of environment. So, but yeah, also because I can assure you, no matter how much you like a game, or how much you believe you tell yourself you like a game, there's always going to be something you don't like. I know it, because even in the games I really liked, when I was fanboying still on the internet, deep inside me, I will go, yeah, I really like this game, but I really wish this part about it was different. And it's, yeah, like I said, it's very rare for... I don't believe most people actually believe a game when they say it's perfect. Deep down, they would like to improve a few things about it. But they just don't say anything because they're fanboying. They're just fanboying. And I don't know, I guess for a sense of belonging, because if they believe something they like and enjoy is perfect, they actually like feel better about themselves. I don't know, but I don't believe absolutely when people say, "Oh, this game is perfect. It's perfect as it is," because then even in the comment sections, you'll go, yeah, I really like this. I have seen people go from, yeah, I really like this game. I think it's perfect. Yeah, but I think they should have done this. They should fix this. They should add this feature and so on. So a game is never perfect, no matter how much you cope. Just admit, yeah, I really like the game, but I wish... Admit it, because there's nothing wrong with it. Just say, you like the game, but I wish they would have done this differently. Start by doing that. It's a good exercise. But yeah, just a quick rant. And I don't know. If you want, let me know what you think about this whole situation. And I'll see you on the next video.